This video is an example of just driving in the middle lane, and I need to get off to the far right lane to get off the freeway. So turn my signal on, my right turn signal, and as you can tell, I'm not in the lane yet. I'm not making a lane change. See that silver SUV? He let off the throttle and he went way far back because he can see my turn signal, and that's perfect, nice and safe. Okay, I need to go one more lane over, so I keep my right turn signal on, but you can see I'm getting in the far right lane, but I'm also merging with an on-ramp. So what I do is I slowly get over, and if you guys can see, I use both my mirrors here. The bottom right mirror is used for cars right beside the trailer. The top mirror is the traffic that's in back of my trailer. Okay, so as you can tell, the car beside me, they can see, and I still have my right turn signal on. I don't turn it off until cars know that I'm getting over. Okay, so right now it looks good. So I'm slowly merging over. And then as you can tell, the car that just passed me on the left, that was the one that was merging on the freeway. So that's kind of a tricky situation because you got to get off the freeway while you're approaching an on-ramp. And you're always going to have to deal with people that are just going like 85 miles an hour and you're going 60. And it's just the way it is when you drive a semi-truck. People are always going to be going anywhere from 10 to 30 miles an hour faster than you. So right now I'm going around a curve here. All right, so we're going to be going north up to Vegas. So I'm facing west right now. You know, if I keep driving all day, I head into Palm Springs. But I'm just going to take my time here and curve around. Now, I didn't have time to get over to the far right lane, and that's okay. I'm still going, 60 miles an hour around this curve. It's a gradual curve, so for a semi-truck, this is quite easy to go around without leaning or shifting your load or being dangerous. Okay, now this freeway turns into an on-ramp. Okay, and these on-ramps, it's the middle of the day, but this one's tricky because you got an on-ramp on the left and the right side of you. On the left side, you can tell that no one's merging in, and it's scary because it's a fast lane too, and a lot of times I'm on this freeway, they're going 80 miles an hour. And then you can see this is an on-ramp to the right side as well that had a lot more traffic. Now, as you can tell, I got this semi-truck here. Now he's merging on. He's got his signal on, doing good. Now, I'm gonna give it throttle. And this is where he and I will just kind of decide who has more power, who can get out of each other's lane. And since my truck can accelerate more than his, I'm gonna get up to freeway speed. So you can see the fast lane is all right. There's no one going 80, 90 miles an hour, and I don't need to get in that lane anyway. I'm gonna stick right in the middle. This is my favorite. I'm just always in the middle if possible. I'm very rarely in the fast lane, even though my truck will go up to 80 miles an hour. But my comfort zone is just always in the middle. And that's because a lot of people speeding in the fast lane go well over 80. And then as you can see, the right lane, there's no one in back of me. The car transport is way far back now. He's about 5 truck lengths back, so he's fine. And there's no one off to the side of me. And as you can tell off the right lane, you can see that bottom mirror versus the top one. See, the bottom one is more concave, and I can see right at the bottom skirts of my trailer. I can see if there's a motorcycle, a person walking, a bicyclist, or a car or truck. And that's why you use your bottom mirror, is to really see what's on the side of you, literally, because without that mirror I can't see nothing. All you can do is just kind of lean up in your seat and do your best to look down. But yeah, with that mirror being so rounded at the bottom mirror, you can really see a lot more. And then the top one, of course, is giant. You can see a lot. So even though semi-trucks are big and they don't have a rear view mirror, you can really see a lot. The windshields are always large. I don't clutter my windshields up. Some people put decals or you know, but most semi trucks, we're so high up, we got a really good visual, as you can see on my dash cam. And most semi truck guys, I think you look out your side mirrors about every, you know, 5 to 8 seconds, maybe 10 seconds, but it's just good to know what's going on. And you're always going to have more problems.
There's a slowdown on US 93 North that is causing a delay. You can avoid it by going via I-15 North, which saves 24 minutes. If you prefer to stay on the current route, tap no thanks.
All right, well, I just wanted to show you this video because I had to get off an off-ramp while approaching an on-ramp, and then after I got around the curve, it was 2 on-ramps to my left and my right. So the reason why I get in that far left, well, I've been on this freeway quite a bit. I got it memorized, and that's why I was in the left lane when I ran around the curve, because I knew that would put me in the middle lane. But most semi-truck drivers, when you drive for a living, you do the best you can to memorize exits, on-ramps, off-ramps, where to park, where to walk in a building to unload, paperwork. And when it comes down to the freeway aspect, you just memorize, you know, your favorite rest stops, truck stops, fuel stations, you know, where you can park to rest or sleep. You know, if it's your job, you just memorize. Or yeah, get a pen and paper out and just write down a bunch of notes. Yeah, not while you're driving, of course, but it's a challenge, you know. Driving a semi-truck's like a live video game. So, but yeah, in a couple miles, I'm going to be getting on another freeway, and we'll be going to the left of my screen. In about 3-4 hours, that's where Las Vegas is conveniently located, right by a dried up Lake Mead. Maybe I'll show you in my next video. I'll show you going over Hoover Dam's brand new $1 billion bridge. And I don't know if my dash cam can show you Lake Mead, but it's so dry right now you can't even see the top of the water. It's kind of scary. So, all right, I'll see you guys next video.